No one really knows the exact origins for the festival of Holi, but today for Hindus the world over, it's an excuse to have fun on the day that heralds in the start of the spring harvest in India.
This is a very playful festival where the young and the old, they all get in the mood, and that is the reason to project the image to the younger people. That is something that they should be proud of.
The Waitakere Indian Association, which organised this year's event, says it responded to the community's wishes to have a combined Holi celebration, and the association is more than pleased with the results. More than 1,000 people turned up to sing, dance and, more importantly, to play with gulal or coloured powder.
Well, actually, I think more and more people from different cultures are functions. Certainly with the big ones like Chinese New Year and Diwali that have held here in Auckland, you see Kiwis of all different ethnicities here. I think it's really important to open it up to the whole community, because learning about each other and having curiosity about each other breaks down barriers.
This is the first celebration of Holi event, so if you look at Diwali and what has happened over the last 5 or 6 years of that, the audience has changed. It's gone from just purely being an Indian celebration to more and more cultures being involved in that. So we give time for these things to develop, but as I say, it's the tolerance and the understanding that's very important for us.
Acknowledging one's religious roots through songs is a feature of the celebrations as well. There are a few religious mythological stories about its origins, but the message is the same.
According to Hindu mythology, it adds on to the defeat of evil over good, like the message of Diwali. This is also one thing where the purpose of us being colored in one color signifies that we are all equal in the eyes of God.
It's pretty typical, they dance, they play with the powders. In Fiji, we sing the fags, the chotal. So, yeah, I think it's pretty representative of what they do in India as well as what we do in Fiji and other parts of the world, I think, yeah.
The celebration of Holi varies in style the world over, but traditionally the festivities aren't complete without the aid of bhang, a marijuana-laced milkshake, if you like, to get everyone into the mood. Something that's really being missed today. So,
this time we haven't got it, but certainly that's something we'll look at in our next event. I think that'll make it even greater. Yeah.
I don't think it's our permission they need to seek. I think it's probably more the police, and discuss that aspect. But we love the dance, food. The other we'll have to talk about here.
Present an item to you.
Many in New Zealand have forgotten how to make bhang. However, there was an alternative on this day, kava, an obvious indication of the Indo-Fijian influence on the festival. But the carnival-like atmosphere catered for all. Inhibitions were shed, fun was the mantra of the day. But some thought that maybe a traditional drink or two could have perked things up a bit more.
I've loved it today. I don't know, I hope this powder's going to wash off all right, but I was, of course, a glass of bung, but none here today, I think.
Despite this little setback for some, the day was a success for all, with the promise of Holi celebrations developing into a festival that will be celebrated by all Kiwis.